smell of salt water in the warm ocean breeze. The beauty of the sunset brought me spiritually to my knees. The shops on the boardwalk turning on their beacon lights. The music of seduction ushers in the nightlife. Prophets, priests, and poets are at the bar ordering drinks. As the sunset souls sing, they're toasting a lady at the end of the pier, speaking over the water in a whisper. Who's this lady, so radiant, so pristine? What is she saying, and what does this all mean? As I approached her like an oracle in a dream, she looked at me and screamed, eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy. West Coast, transfixed in a solemn stare. The sevenfold spirit of the Lord God was there. And out from his glory came three robed in white, carrying scales of justice, of truth, and of plight. Prophets, priests, and poets put down their numbing drinks, weighing in the scales all the nations found wanting. The three speak as one voice, let justice make the call. What then shall the sentence be for disregarding God's law? Let the nations swelter, let fire and brimstone fall. And where are the children? Their silent heartbeats call. Prophets tell a story, proclaim it to one and all. Remind them of their arrogance. Pride comes before the fall. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy. Above his maker, nothing learned from Babylon, disregarding our creator, making contrary rules and laws. Every brick in that tower has baked in human flaws. Every kindred, tongue, and power, every nation eventually falls. Prophets, priests, and poets morphing into zombie crowds, aimlessly wandering through heaven and through hell. The faith has ignited the true smoldering deep inside. Come out from her, my children, their destiny is to die. Learning from the scriptures, mankind is in default. What Sodom has whispered, Gomorrah will shout to all. Priests tell the story, proclaim it to one and all. Remind them of their arrogance. Pride comes before the fall. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy. Suppressors of common sense. Division will topple a nation. Civil war and social unrest. In one day bursts a nation, miraculously formed and blessed. An empire ends in destruction, making God in their own image. Prophets, priests, and poets fall humbly to their knees. The lady has knowledge of their wants and of their needs. Ask the Lord for wisdom, have you not received? But she has been crowded out since when you first believed. On a honor the God of creation and learn from Adam's fall. Shout it to the nations, proclaim it to them all. Poets tell the story, announce it to one and all. Remind them of their arrogance, pride comes before the fall. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy.
And in my vision, there before me stood the three. They're searching for wisdom, for faith, hope, and charity.
The west will be shaken, the plains will burn and freeze. To the south, the north, the middle, the easterners will flee. Prophets, priests, and poets foresaw the waters rise. The people did not listen, nor did they even try. Worshippers of money, prosperity preaching lies. Woe to false prophets, to everyone who loves a lie. And then I saw wisdom, she was standing on the pier. Her arms towards heaven, she spoke out loud and clear. As I drew closer in my vision or my dream, she looked at me and screamed. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy. This carnival of folly exhausts a crowded mind, distracting from the kingdom, replacing truth with carnal lies. Grace will soon be ending, and the wrath of God will find all those who rejected His only Son, Jesus Christ. Prophets, priests, and poets gave warning in due time. Heaven and earth displays the wonders and the signs. What more than is needed? Seek and you shall find. What was lost in the garden can be found in the true vine. Dismantle the tower, human stones of Babylon. Bring forth this warning, say it loud and say it strong. Prophets, priests, and poets, proclaim it to one and all. Remind them of their arrogance, pride comes before the fall. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear what the prophets, priests, and poets fear. The end times prophecy. Eyes that will not see, ears that refuse to hear.